Hello guys, welcome and thank you so much for watching this video. In this video I'm about to open my brand new Tamiya MF01X chassis with the Suzuki Jimny on top of it. It's a brand new chassis and body type. Tamiya released somewhere in May, and as soon as I saw it on the internet I ordered one. But I live in Holland and it took quite a while before it finally was available here and before it was ordered, and I got it home. But anyway, I just picked it up this morning and I'm about to open it now to see what's inside. First of all, let's take a closer look on the box itself. Like I said, it's a brand new chassis Tamiya released. It's the MF01X chassis. It's a chassis in the M series of Tamiya. So it's also 3 different wheelbases, so you can run all the previous bodies, which you also can run on the MO5 and MO6 chassis. You can put it on this chassis as well. It's a 4-wheel driven chassis, so with the MO5 being front driven, the MO6 being rear wheel driven, this one is now completing the range with a 4-wheel drive. The engine is put on the back and power is transferred to the front axle by a drive shaft running right here. So if you want to change the wheelbase of the car, which you can do with some plastic spaces in here, you also need a different drive shaft, because it has a different length then as well, because the kit only comes with the one needed for the body type. In this case it's the medium sized. For the rest, everything else, some parts are new, some parts are reused. The suspension arms and upright stuff like that comes from the MO5, I believe. The chassis really looks like the old TL01 chassis from the 1990s. I have some of these chassis as well and they're absolutely great. Very rigid, the gears are very strong and nice protected in the 2 halves of the chassis, so I believe this one will be strong as well. Then the body. Oh yeah, forget to mention one other interesting thing, I come back on it a little bit later, is this beautiful sticker on the side. It looks a bit retro, and it says torque tuned motor. I'm not 100% sure what that means. First I thought it was a bit slower engine but more powerful than the standard Mabuji 540 engine Tamiya usually put in their kits. But other review says it was a more powerful and faster engine. So not sure it has more or less windings than a standard engine. I'm gonna build the kit first with this one to see what it does, but for skill, realism, I absolutely hope it's slower, because yeah, this is not a very fast runner. So then the body itself. It's like I said, a Suzuki Jimny of the 3rd generation, originally launched in 1998. Only difference I can see between this one and the ones I see drive around my home is that this one is for the domestic Japanese market. So it's powered by a little 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, while the ones sold here in Europe are powered by a 1.3 liter 4-cylinder petrol engine, natural aspired, or a bigger diesel engine. You can see that in the grille. As you can see, this one has more horizontal lines, while the ones are sold in Europe, as you can see here on this book, have more vertical lines in the grille, as well as the skid plate underneath here is a bit different. Of course, this is an older model year. I personally do like the European version a little bit more as this one. So apart from the kit itself, what else do we need to make this thing run? First of all, we're gonna need a transmitter and receiver. In this case, I'm gonna use the my brand new Spectrum DX2E radio system, which I also did a review about, so check my channel out for that one. Not included in that box is a steering servo. So we also need a new steering servo. In this case I'm gonna use a very box standard Tamiya TPS 3003 servo, standard size, nothing special about it, just to make it steer. We're also gonna use some paint. As you can see, I've chosen a very nice green color. According to the manual, you need two colors, so the color of the body, in this case it's blue, and also some black for the protection plate and the grille, but I'm gonna use green all the way. And some extra additional one is that I bought some ball bearings. The kit comes with some standard bushings, but they're not running that smooth, and it's not so good for the lifetime of the parts from the kit. So make it run smoother and make it last a little bit longer. I ordered also ball bearings. This one I just bought separately, but Tamiya also put out a kit, a ball bearing kit for it. So then here comes the moment of truth. I'm gonna open the box to see what's inside. First of all, take the top off it, and we see a lot of parts. First of all, the tires. As you can see, they are quite aggressive tread. It's a standard tire which Tamiya uses a lot on rally cars and stuff like that. For scale realism, I don't like them very much because they have a very aggressive pattern, and they have very big rims and very small walls of the tires. So I would like to see tires with a little bit bigger wall on it, but as I heard, it's a quite a good tire, and it's quite soft, has some good grip. So we're gonna build a kit with it to see what it does. Then comes the brand new ESC, or the electronic speed controller. This one is different from the older models because this one also can use some brushless motors. It's set up for the standard engine which comes with a kit, but you can also run some brushless motors with this one as well. So that's a great addition to the kit if you want to make it faster. So it's absolutely great value for this for the price of the kit. Then we have a bag with some red parts. I think they also made it red to indicate that this is a off-road version of the chassis. That's also, I think, where the X in the name comes from. As you can see, it has the uprights, some more from the front, and the C-hubs, some other smaller stuff as well. Then we have a very big box with all the screws, the gears, the springs, the bushings, and of course the brand new motor and the drive shaft. I'm gonna unpack that one a little bit later. Now comes the big thing. There is the body. It's a very beautiful body, I have to say. It's like every body of Tamiya, great scale realism, lots of detail in it. So I'm really looking forward to paint this one. You can see this the front with the Suzuki logo. Also has a something on the bonnet for the turbo, and the back where you can see there is place for some for spare tire. So really excited about this body. Then we have the rims. Like I said, I don't really like them for this kit because they are a little bit too shiny and flashy for a off-road vehicle like this. But again, the combination with the rims are looking pretty nice, I think. Or with the wheels, I have to say. Then we have another big box, a sack, with a lot of gray plastic parts. It's the chassis house in this one, and the chassis house where the engine comes in. On this side, the covers for the gears on the side of the vehicle where the drivetrain comes, and the motor plate. You can also upgrade this one by a aluminum plate. Then a little thing with the side mirrors. They are molded in white plastic, so you also have to paint this one, and this part is not used, I believe. Then more plastic, black plastic this time. I can see here the bumper, the suspension arms, the body post underneath here, some parts for the suspension, for the damper. Tamiya is not using oil dampers, just very simple spring dampers. They do the job and you can upgrade them pretty easy, and for this price of the kit, which is about 150 euros, it's not as bad. Here on the back, so more parts, and the last bag with some more gray plastic. I think that's a little bit stronger than the black, I assume, because this one includes some more chassis parts. You can see here the 3 different blocks needed to change the wheelbase of the vehicle. If you combine these 3 sections in different ways, you can make the 3 different wheelbases to allow you to run some different bodies. And I think in the future Tamiya will put out some more bodies on this chassis, so they're gonna use the different body types. So that was the plastic. We have a antenna tube. I'm gonna use the 2.4 gigahertz system, so I'm not gonna use this one. Some more paper, then the instruction paper on how to paint the body and how to apply all the decals. And last but not least, the decals itself. You see the headlights, the rear lights, and the decals used for the inside of the body to mask the windows. And then finally the manual itself, brand new manual. I absolutely love to see these manuals, these Tamiya manuals. Have lots of details in it, and I just love them. So, box is empty, so that's it. So, this was my unboxing video of the brand new Tamiya MF01X chassis with a Suzuki Jimny body on top of it. I hope you liked it. So if you do, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment in the section down below. Keep in touch with me, follow my channel, cause I'm gonna put out some more videos of this model as well. First of all, of course, a building video, and after that I really do hope I'm gonna put out some more running videos with this thing. So for now, thank you, and I'm gonna build.